Defenders, what's going on? Yes, this game is a little bit older, and I mean a little bit. Like I think they missed the Kickstarter deadline, but through this quarantine, Lara and I have been trying to expand our horizons when it comes to games, different stuff like that, stuff that we've been looking at for a long time. Maybe finally taking the dive. Thanks, Trump, for your stimulus check. So Lara's the camera lady, if you couldn't tell. But we've always been really, really interested in Peterson games, and Cthulhu Wars has been on our list for a long time, but it's very difficult to get. But as we're looking, there's other games, obviously, that they make that are super cool and very exciting. One of them, we have managed to get what's called the Hellhound Pledge, the all-in, everything that exists for this game, and I'm very excited, and that game is Planet Apocalypse. So there's this giant box off screen, and I'm going to show you everything that there is for this game and explain a little bit along the way. So to start off, we have a demonology art print. It's I think he said 20.5 by 33.5, which isn't normal. It's like 32.5 is a normal size. So it's probably 32. We have to measure it, but definitely have to get a nice, what's the word that I want to use? A nice frame for it. And the cool thing about this is everything is to scale in the game. Now, I say in the game because some of these unbelievably detailed miniatures are gigantic. That is not the scale they are on here, but everything is scaled proper proportions. So there is that. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap.
What are you doing?
Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. All right, so I'm gonna try to get, guys, you don't understand how much is in this box. Let's get all the base stuff as best we can. This is the pack of the pit. It has 10 more gift cards, 2 Legion cards, 2 different maps, 3 more regions, 40 troopers, 2 new heroes, 3 fourth circle demons, and 2 demon lords. So there's 1 expansion. This is an expansion. This is not even the base game yet. Then you've got the Power Pack, which was very confusing upon doing research because nothing is actually called the Power Pack in the Kickstarter. This is all the stretch goals. They gave it a name. Then there's the quote-unquote first expansion, I guess, which is the Void Pack, which all these just keep adding more and more new maps, new tiles, new stuff. Ooh. Then we have the Dragon Pack. The base game's all the way at the bottom of the box. And I think this was actually very smart of them to do. It's very interesting. So, all of the heroes, creatures, crazy stuff, when you buy the game in general, so if you go to your local, your FLGS, and you go and buy the game, they will be on cardstock. So it's slightly thicker than normal. But what you can do is you can go and buy 3mm upgrade packs. So essentially real thick cardboard that you actually stick everything to. Now, the Kickstarter got upgraded to all of that. Everything is on super thick cardstock or cardboard. You can hear that. So these are all the different monsters and baddies and just all kinds of goodness. Because everything that's in here, again, is the paper versions. We're going on an adventure together. Oh, this is the base game in the full thick 3mm stuff. Yet even more of the Super Duty heavy thick cardboard. So now we're getting into the individual different lords that you can buy. You can buy all of these, so if you do buy just the base game or buy everything separate, you can buy the individual guys. This is Lord Pulgasar. Lady Cilia, she looks like she's made of different snakes and things like that. Lord Pascaris. Lord Jabutu. Oh my god, this box just keeps going. The Spider Mastermind. Lord Asmond. We don't have a big enough table. This is the Demon Gate. This was really cool. You cannot get this unless you back the Kickstarter, so sorry if you're trying to buy this at your local store. But essentially, when you are on the map and you go to fight the Demon Lord, a gate pops up because you actually go into hell and you go into hell time and space kind of warp themselves. So this was just a really cool 3D model. Oh, and then this is a relic pack. It's cool 3D models of some cardboard stuff. Whoever the captain is, Cilia head figures, because wherever she is, she has different heads that she plays with. Invasion tokens, Atardian Cyst, Lord Shadow markers. So just extra little bonuses to make the game look cooler. We're still going, guys. This is the dice pack. So you got exclusive Kickstarter dice. It would not be a Peterson game if Cthulhu didn't somehow show up in it. Now, this is not in the Cthulhu mythos. This is post-apocalyptic. It's not, you know, psyche horror. But Cthulhu is here, and he's also the only thing that's green. Everything else is red or purple or different things like that. But the Lord Cthulhu is here. And, oh my lord. Whoosh. Big, beautiful box. So you saw the unboxing, but we haven't really gone fully in-depth into everything. And my number one question when you saw all the boxes, and I'm going to show you the trash in a minute, how in the hell were we going to store this thing? Because we have IKEA Kallax shelving, like most of the board game world, and this game alone took up 4 of those boxes, like 4 of the cubes.
Yep.
And that wasn't enough, and there was no way to transport it if we wanted access to everything, which I do. That's why we bought it. So let's show you the trash, and then Lara's going to hold the camera while I walk you through the setup that I came up with earlier this morning. So this is just part of the trash. 1, that's a relic, so don't worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lords, completely separate, plus the 4 expansions, which all had lords and 4th circle demons and all that stuff, and the relic pack that had crazy things, and just there was so much that was going on, plus the base game. So what I did was I went to the Home Depot and I got one of these Husky loading things. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm going to give the camera over to Lara, and then I will show you kind of what I did. So the base configuration, I will say, is just these last 3 pieces. This was an extra piece that I bought, but I think it actually made the perfect amount of sense. So these all lock together, and it has a...
There is no cat involved.
There's no cat. But, I mean, it's fairly heavy, but we can take it wherever we want. Which is the point, because we want to take it to our FLGS, friends' houses, whatever. So the top one, which again, like I said, is not included in the kit, we have all of the players, all of the big cards for the different regions, the tutorials. We have the first player token, despair dice, health markers, and the acquired. We've got the toughness markers. We have luck. We have courage. We have all the stuff for the Lord, so the relic shadow markers, as well as the divine intervention and all the tracks. We have a full thing of dice. I'm going to put in a whole nother pack because we didn't even open the extra pack. This is all of the different dice, so the D4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so you know how to mark it. I went to the store and actually got... I got rid of the cardboard tokens, and I went and got some, like, garden rock, essentially. So you've got your yellow for your pestilence, you have the purple or red for the stun, and you have orange for fire. Now, it does matter in the rules that you only have the same amount as of cardboard, because when you run out of them, the doom track goes up. So as much as I wanted to fill these up so that never happened, that would be cheating. 2 things completely filled with just the troopers and different recruits you can have. And then this last one is all the gifts as well as the Legion cards. Now, the thing I like a lot about this is when we go to play, these all come out, so we can just put these on the table and we're done. I don't need separate bit bowls, which was a fantastic thing. So I'm going to close that for a moment, but this top piece actually goes backwards. So I've got 2 things of storage for I don't know what, but we've got the 3D markers for the invasion tokens, we've got the limbo minions, Gorilluses, the fiends, the cacodemons, and the 3D printing of the gate, which doesn't fit in this guy, so he just kind of is just laying on the floor in there. Now, like I said, this particular piece is not in the main kit. It was separate. But all of them, you actually have these hinges on the sides that can pop out. Because underneath that, so this is where the Husky kit comes in. This is where all 3 pieces. Underneath that, we have our 4th Circle Demons all over the place. These guys were, again, just a little too big to fit in any kind of bit. This guy's my favorite because he's stuck in a wheel made of mouths. There's some mess. This game's messed up. Look at this lady. There's faces in her boobs and in her butthole. Messed up. But so this top one fits every 4th Circle Demon, at least for everything that exists in the game.
That brings a new meaning to the term dead ass.
I know, right? And again, we can take this off because you need to. Because underneath that, this is where I have all of my lords. So, Baphomet, this is with the Relic Pack, Lady Cilia's tokens, the Cyst is in there, Cthulhu's markers that, for some reason, Sandy actually didn't make 3D versions of. So there's those guys. Everyone that was in the external box, so those extra guys, they had their plastic, so I'm going to leave them in there. I think I might take these out. I found some containers for screws and bolts and bits and stuff like that. I think I might get a bunch of those because I think some of these normal guys can fit in. But again, this plastic is so hard and so good, I'm not worried about anything getting damaged. It just looks nice. I like everything to be pretty good. So that's again where all of the demons are. And we'll take that off. So again, this is where you can kind of see. So down here, oh god. The Lord Cthulhu, because he's unbelievably gigantic.
He a big boy.
So what I did over here is I went and got like a magazine holder. So I was able to put most of the maps, every map except for the giant one for the end is there. We've got all of the... You could use the paper pieces if you have them. It would actually probably be easier, but I have all of the cardboard ones. So there's all of the lords. I think I might get another one of these just so I can organize these 2 up as well. Then there's all the heroes, and then all the 4th Circle. So there's a good chance I'm going to go back to the store the next time I'm in a store, get more of these magazine holders, because I should be able to get all the lords in one, all of these in one, and all the other ones. I just have to measure and make sure. And then when you're all done, everything goes back up, snaps together, and you are all on the road. This is a great way to carry this game. You know you've spent a lot of money on this if you bought the Kickstarter or if you're us, and you just want a nice, good way to carry it. Plus it looks pretty good on a full black shelf. So
that's where it was sitting last night, in those ones.
All 4 of those were full.
The switch got pushed backwards so it could fit.
Yeah, it was not good. So this is a much better solution. Now we can take it wherever we want in the house or to elsewhere. So this is everything that exists for this game. Now you can buy all of this, or at least most of it, through Peterson Games right now, if it's in stock, all separate. But this was the Kickstarter that we were able to get a hold of, and we are super, super excited to get this on the table. It's punishing. It's a Peterson game. It's absolutely punishing. But we are going to record a crap ton because I really see this game going kind of insane. And the cat tried to get in the box, and it did not work out for him. But we just wanted to do a quick unboxing just to show off all this stuff. Make sure you follow us on our social media, mainly Instagram, instagram.com, or on the app, Defend the Table. As we open up stuff, and slowly but surely I'm going to do some 3D shots and different things of all the different pieces so you can check it out. And of course, every time we go to record, which is why we're in the kitchen and not at the game table, because Cthulhu Death May Die is set up on the table as we're recording that right now also. So make sure you give us a follow on all the stuff. Please follow the channel so you can watch the videos for this game and other games that we start to play and edit and throw up there. Make sure you give us a like this video, subscribe, go check out Roll.Flip.DEFEND or search Defend the Table on your favorite podcatcher. Our podcast, Roll.Flip.DEFEND, comes out every Monday. Thank you all so much, and Defenders, we will catch you next time playing maybe this, maybe something else, who knows?